Hello everyone and welcome to a video review on the Shocker Toys Indie Spotlight Comic Book Heroes Scud the Disposable Assassin Soul version. And this character comes from the hit series Rick and Morty. Okay, moving on. Here's the box. It's as basic as they come. You'll see the same layout for other Indie Spotlight figures. The best part about this one though is because it's a repaint of the regular Scud, they just got a PNG of him and did a Rolling Stone and painted it black. And what's weirder is on the back of the box is the original PNG completely unchanged. And he has a summary of the story next to him, which I'll just tell you anyways. And here's other wave mates, I guess. They're all no-names and suck, other than maybe the Max and Scud himself. So this box is pretty lame. Anyways, here's the figure. So I lied about him being from Rick and Morty. Sort of. Originally, he comes from the comic book series Scud the Disposable Assassin. Shocker, I know. It's a basic story. In the future, you can buy robots that kill people. They kill the person and then blow up. One day a Scud is sent to kill something, learns that he'll die once the target dies, so he puts the target in hospital care and does odd jobs to pay for the care. It sounds simple, but boy does it make for a really good 25-issue comic series. This Scud, though, isn't the Scud. This is the Soul model, which in canon is supposed to be the superior model of Scuds. But in action figure, he is just a repaint. Let's take a look. Soul Scud is just black. You can find some white sprinkled here and there and the logo on his chest, but for the most part, it's just black. You can tell, but for the most part, it's black. It is comic accurate, though, to the Soul Scud, but compare him to the Heartbreaker model, and you can see why one was chosen to be the main color scheme. The logo is so well put on his chest that it doesn't smudge, but that's not as impressive as his back. To the layman, not much is going on here, but to fans of the series, that white part in the middle means a lot. It's what jump-started the series. It says something along the lines of, once the target dies, he goes boom. So Scud reads this and says, wow, I don't want to die. So no killing the baddie. It's so well put on this figure that in person I can make out what it says. As a fan of the comic, I love that you can read the warning and that made Scud such a fun character and started the story. Such a small detail that they didn't need to do, but they did, and I genuinely appreciate it as a fan. For posability, he's made up entirely of ball joints and swivels. Ball joint at the head can look up that far and down that far. Can look left and right that much. Ball joint at the shoulders. Swivel at the bicep area. Swivel at the elbows. And a ball joint at the hands. Ab crunch. A swivel at the hips. A ball cup thing for the upper leg. Swivel at the thigh. And swivel at the leg with a nice generous ankle tilt. Posability is really nice with all the ball joints and swivels. Like if you look at any picture with Scud, you can see him doing all these crazy poses that he nails because of his slim design, and they never look off or out of character or art style, and the figure just rocks that too. He can do some fun poses. I don't remember having this much fun posing anything with the quality of a Marvel Legends. And you can pull off some of the best and most comic heavy poses with these separate gun hands. These are his other accessories, and they're just hands with guns molded onto them. They look like the other gunless hands, rocking like a rock and roll finger pose. It's accurate, but it is weird. That is how Scud holds his guns, with his pinky out. But it is comic accurate, and they're not really a problem. I guess I'm just trying to pick on this figure any way I can, because really, I kind of love it. Actually, no, I really like it. Scud stands at around 6 inches, so he goes well with any 6-inch scaled collection you have going on. Here are some size comparisons. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Thorbuster Iron Man. Here he is next to the DC Classics Universe Robot Man. For a more accurate, more modern size comparison, and not based off my very niche tastes, here he is next to Siege Cog and Voyager class Siege Megatron. There's something. Okay, one more very niche size comparison, please, just one more. Here he is next to another comic book heroes indie spotlight figure, the Tick. Trust me, this is the Tick. All the blue should say it's a Tick. Just trust me on this one, alright? In the end, I say this figure's pretty good, for the right price. I know I've been talking big about how much I love this thing, but I'm gonna be honest, the part of this video you're watching right now is recorded the day after. So, I've looked back at everything I've said, and I've noticed I've been too nice. It's still a fun figure, and I still like it, but it has its problems. For one, the joints can become very jelly very easily, like I've said before, but because all the joints are ball joints and swivels connected to a thin peg, they have the tendency to come off easy. They can be connected easy, but they still are loose. So you'll have to find a way to fix that. And the colors, while comic accurate, are bland. If you get the chance to purchase the original, the yellow, red Heartbreaker, I say pick that up instead. It's the OG Scud, and it looks nicer on the eyes. But then comes the universal problem. Are you willing to waste $120 for this figure? I've seen it go for slightly less, 50-ish, but is that good enough for you? Are you willing to throw that much money into a rare figure of an indie darling character like him? All I gotta say is, it's Scud! It's Scud! The Disposable Assassin! I say yes. If you're into the character as much as I am, I say yes. Or, better yet, buy the compendium. Buy the whole shebang. Read the series. Make your choice from that. See how much you like that series and how much you like the character, and then decide if you want to buy the figure. Because in the end, you'll leave your life having a bit more Scud in your life. And I think that's the best outcome you can get from all of these choices. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Leave a like and tell me how to change. I want to do more of these, and I'm slowly seeing how to make myself better. Lighting and audio quality. So just leave some more feedback and tell me how I can change so my improvement comes faster. And thank you for watching again. And remember, try to balance all your responsibilities so you don't blow up. Have a good one.